A pleasant day, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of Teacher Tinitin's Classroom. This is Mrs. Christine C. Tuano, your grade 9 English teacher. For Module 2 of Quarter 2, we have two most essential learning competencies. The first one is to analyze literature as a means of understanding unchanging values in a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, or as we call the VUCA world. Next is to make connections between text to particular social issues, concerns, or dispositions in real life. To be able to achieve this, we have to uncover the following objectives. First, relate an author's background to his work. Second, pronounce words distinctly based on what was listened. 3. Give synonym through context clues. 4. Get context of what was viewed. 5. Relate text content to particular social issues, concerns, or dispositions in real life. And the last one is to become familiar with literary devices as components to the aesthetic aspect of literature. So, what is poetry or what is poem? Poetry can be defined as the art of rhythmical composition, written or spoken, for exciting pleasure by beautiful, imaginative, or elevated thoughts. As we learned in our previous lessons, there are so many elements of a poem, and a poem can be categorized to its form and style. So there are actually three common types of poem. The first one is called the lyric poem. A lyric poem is any poem with one speaker who expresses strong thoughts and feelings. They are called lyric simply because most of them or all of them are being sung. The second type is the narrative poem. A narrative poem is one that tells a story. And just like any story, the elements of the plot should be evident in a narrative poem. It should have the beginning, middle, and end. And the last one is the descriptive poem. A descriptive poem describes the world that surrounds the speaker using elaborate imagery and adjectives. Now let's go to our lesson for today, which is a famous lyric poem, The Old Lang Syne, written by none other than Robert Burns. Robert Burns was born in Alloway, Scotland in January 25, 1759. He was the first of William and Agnes Burns' 7 children. His father, a tenant farmer, educated his children at home. Most of Burns' poems were written in Scots. They document and celebrate traditional Scottish culture, expression of farm life, and class and religious distinctions. He is also well known for the over 300 songs he wrote which celebrate love, friendship, work, and drink, with often hilarious and tender sympathy. The volume Scott's Musical Museum contained well-known songs as My Love is Like a Red Red Rose and our poem for today, Old Lang Syne. At the age of 37, Burns died from heart disease on July 29, 1796, when his wife Jean Armour also gave birth to his last son Maxwell. Even today, he is often referred as the national bard of Scotland because of all of his works. Now let's go to the next part of our discussion, which is unlocking of unfamiliar words. This part will help you understand more our poem. So this direction is very simple. Match the underlined word with its synonym. Let's discuss each sentence and each word that will be featured in our poem. So the first word that we need to discuss is the word acquaintance. Let's study it based on how it is used in the sentence. Joe is my new acquaintance in the party that I attended last night. Hmm. If you went to the party, what do you think would you meet? Would you meet an or? For the sake of old times, tired, drink, or friend? Since you have the word Joe and party, you know that the word acquaintance means friend. I felt weary. I felt weary after walking for hours. What do you think would you feel if you have walked for hours? If you said you will feel tired, then that is correct. We paddled the stream with our feet. Paddled. Now we have here the word stream. So that gives us an idea that they are in a boat. What do you think is the meaning of the word paddle? If you say or, then you are right. Is the drought in your ref bottled? Drought, refrigerator. Ref we know is of course a clip word of the word refrigerator. What do you see usually that is bottled in the refrigerator? If you say drink, then you are right. It's been years since we visited the park. Let's visit it for Old Lang Syne. For Old Lang Syne means for the sake of old times. Now that you have learned our unfamiliar words, I do hope that it would help you in our lesson. Now that you know what Old Lang Syne means, let's go now to our lesson. But this will not be featured in our video. We will discuss it in our Google class. For now, thank you for watching and God bless you all. Bye!